Hello and welcome back to Legends of the Dead. We have finally arrived at our travel location, that being the Grand Wedding over here. Now, weddings are slightly different than tours in terms of the way that events are given to you. So I believe, now I might be wrong about this, but I believe that each wedding stage has a set time that it can take, while a tour doesn't really have the same restrictions. That's why, in theory, I think a tour, when you're at one location, could loop, because in theory it's just throwing events at you again and again, while a wedding is unlikely to, because you've got a set number of days and then a solid endpoint. That's the way that I'm reading this. So in theory, we should be good, and we should be able to have the wedding, go through this travel thing and come back, all without anything randomly cancelling, which is a huge improvement. Now, we are in a war, technically. We're in a war for somebody's claim on the Gallop of you, but we don't need to worry about that. I mean, they pretty much have it covered. I mean, even with our troops taken out, they have 4,000 versus 2,000. I mean, we're not going to go over there. It's not our problem. If they complain, we'll give them some money. That's currently my thought on that. Somebody said I forgot to choose the thing for my daughter. I'd honestly just thought that she was under the age of 6. So now she is 6, we can choose something. What are we going to go for? Are we going to go for learning, or are we going to go for diplomacy? I think it has to be learning out of learning and diplomacy, right? I mean, if we have a look at what you get from the paths, right? Diplomacy, what would we need? I mean, this is pretty much garbage. I mean, True Ruler is fine, right? This one's one that you would go for. This is pretty much nothing. This is a lot of level of fame impact, more diplomacy, more prestige. Like, none of that's really something we need to worry about. Diplomat, thoughtful is good, but beyond that, we don't really need ways to declare war. We don't really need allies. We don't really need to shorten truces. Like, none of that really matters to us. And then here, this is good, but Groom to Rule is like one of the better ones here. And then the rest of this, I'm not too worried about. I mean, I guess I like the skill points from those, but yeah, I'm not overly worried about this. But learning, all of this is good. Well, minus Know Thyself. This is pretty good. Learn on the job gives you skills. You gain planned cultivation for the extra increased development, although we don't use that, I guess. Cultural fascination progress is nice. Even Theologian is okay-ish. So, yeah, I think it has to be learning, and yeah, that's fine then. So you are in the learning education focus. We have pretty good learning. We can actually boost our learning if we need to, because it will give her a better education the higher our learning is when she turns 16. I think that's the only point at which that matters, as it's our stat in the education that she's going for. By that, I'm just saying that again. It doesn't matter that we have Conniving Puppeteer, right? This trait doesn't matter whatsoever in education. What matters is the stats that the traits give, right? So that's why if you're trying to educate somebody, say in martial, you would want to look at the people with martial education, because they're going to have a natural larger amount of martial. But really, what actually matters is the stat itself. So we probably want to boost our learning before she turns 16, but beyond that, I think we're mostly okay. Right. Guess we're just going to unpause then. Oh, you're about to come of age. You got an educator? Yep, you got an educator who's us. This look calm, craven, and lazy. I mean, doesn't look fantastic. That's going to be in like 12 days. All right then. We have been overwhelmed by stress. Alright, well, I'm going to gain more stress. My sister died, that's what caused that. So, my niece now holds Angara. Wait. Oh, right, yeah. For some reason I was thinking Angara over here, but I'm thinking of a different one. I have no idea what I'm thinking of. Okay, never mind. Anyway, she now holds Angara, and then a bunch of my nephews hold some land. Okay. You've come of age. You got a... It's not giving you an education trait. There we go. You got a Grey Eminence trait. That's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, that is the best diplomacy one that you can get. Stat-wise, still not looking fantastic. We can't make you a shield maiden because your prowess isn't high enough to be a shield maiden. That is damning. Okay. I should have kept the one prowess sword that we had. Okay. Well, how are we going to raise her prowess then? I guess we just wait. Yeah. She's not really good enough to do anything. Yeah, I don't know. I guess the next piece of land I conquer, I'll give it to her. That's fine. Do you want to marry her off anyway? She does have genius. Let's marry her off to a genius. Right. Let's see how this goes. Who isn't directly related to her. How about this guy? That seems okay. Yeah. Oh, that gets us an alliance with these guys who are effectively my vassal. That's fine. It's matrilineal marriage. Okay, cool. Clear that out, and let's carry on with the wedding. Right. How long we got? 25 days. Okay. It should be okay. Wedding ceremony starts. Oh, no. So actually I was wrong. This doesn't have a set amount of time it's going to take. This could loop forever. Oh, wonderful. We could have another one that loops. Oh well. I thought that this had a set amount of time, but I must be going crazy. That's usually correct. I'm just seeing how I want to get him onto our side here. I think I'll just use diplomacy. This one has a negative to it, so I'll just do that. This one only loses us prestige if it fails. We lost prestige. Oh well. It doesn't really matter too much. Right. They're getting married. Wonderful. We moved on to the next stage of an event. It's incredible. Oh no, there you go. You engaged in the wedding banquet. The wedding banquet has a set number of days till it ends. Yeah, I wasn't going crazy. Right. It's just the first stage, for some reason, doesn't have a timer or a counter. Okay, this event we've had several times. You just choose the one which gives you the lifestyle experience you want. Do we want stewardship or do we want diplomacy? Diplomacy does give us a perk right now. Let's take diplomacy. Sure. Where are we? Yeah, I'll take diplomacy. Right. Then we can just immediately take... probably groom to rule. That's okay. What did we get with that? We get a bunch of things with that. So, this Queen of Khotan has got an extra learning. Bathilder got 2 more diplomacy, which is nice. Our son got 1 extra point of stewardship. Our daughter got a point of diplomacy. Okay. And then our other son got a point of intrigue. Wonderful. Are we still... oh, we're no longer educating that other person, right? No. So let's start educating this son. Yeah, let's put ourselves as his guardian. It does mean that we're going to miss his level 6. His... we're going to miss when he turns 6. Not when you don't level up. Anyway, we're going to miss when he turns 6 probably, and we won't immediately assign him to whatever education focus he needs to be on, but it doesn't make a huge amount of difference. It selects one of the 2 ones anyway. So, let's do that. Right. Where are we? I think we're unpausing the game. Oh, Carpathia is falling apart. What happened there? Oh, there's an Empire of Carpathia war, so this isn't really falling apart. At the end of this, there'll be 1 solid Carpathia currently. Okay, cool. Back to the wedding. I'm going to gently exit the conversation for 1 diplomacy lifestyle perk. Thank you. I got the diplomacy lifestyle perk, which is even better. New cadet branch. We'll take thoughtful. Thoughtful is just one of the best single perks you can take, because it makes sending gifts so much more effective. More people are promoting my legend. We're almost up to 100. Okay, I'm just going to say something nice that loses us stress. Okay. And we have to choose one of these. Intrigue or learning. I only gain 55 learning lifestyle experience. Is this based off their traits or something? I have no idea why the difference is so much, but why 55? No, I'll take the 300. Thank you very much. It's not enough for us to get a new perk, but it's very close. Right. Carrying on. More people promoting my legend. We're up at 74 now. Here, we can lose stress if we want to. Let's lose some stress, thanks to being arrogant. And a new martial perk. Wonderful. I am going to take Organized March, as it is a huge perk for actually, yeah, getting around the place. The wedding has concluded. Fantastic. Everybody turned up, got some opinion. We lost some stress, which is great. They're married. I don't think we got Wedding of the Century as a buff, right? Oh, no, we got Celebrated a Grand Wedding. Okay. Yeah, which is not quite as good. Actually, we might not even have got that. That might... Oh, no. No, it's only these two actually got it. Yeah, so there is Wedding of the Century, which is a nice buff. This, even if we got it, isn't a good buff, so... Yeah, okay. Whatever. We came here more so that we were doing something than just sitting around, but that's fine. Hey, we also got some extra stewardship for going there. This person wants to duel us. He's god-awful. I'm not going to duel him. That's okay. Cool. Carry on. Got some more stewardship there. Custodian of the Ukunusko Holy Site changes. Why did it, like, our legend changed? What does it say? No idea. I have no idea what's different here, but whatever. Fine, it changed. Doesn't really make any difference. You have called the Holy Order. You've called them in a war that you're defending. You're defending against this person's claim on your kingdom. Okay. This person appears to be a neighboring ruler. So, what's happening here? Defending against... Ah, so this is your vassal. So your vassal's doing the war to press somebody else's claim on the kingdom. But he currently holds a duchy, so if this wins, then we get that duchy for free. Yeah. Okay, I think. Anyway. We can get improved pastures back home. That's a huge buff. We'll take that. Okay. In fact, that buff was really good with all of its building stuff that I actually think we should just immediately start building. What do we want to do here? Now, this is our capital, so there is a logic to us doing hospices here to raise our plague resistance. The other thing that we can do is we can continue ignoring plagues and instead take windmills, which gives us development growth plus a flat development growth value, which I'm going to do. There we go. Right. Carry on. Okay. 90 baronies. We're almost there. Rough terrain expert or reckless for a little bit of money? Sure. Why not? Oh, why did I only build in Novgorod? I can build in all sorts of places. I was like, I've done one building. That'll do for today. Okay. Oh, I can upgrade the Royal Reserve. What does that get us? That's a pretty big buff. Sure. Let's get another stable. Get another hunting ground. Get another stable. Get some more farms and fields. Get some more farms and fields. And then upgrade the forest forts. Wonderful. That seems a little bit better now. We did spend most of our excess cash, but we're still above the 1,000 gold that I like to sit at. Perfect. Okay. There's a chance we go quicker, but we were delayed by 7 days. Oh well. More people promoted my legend. We are now at 101 baronies spread to. Wait a second. Are we not only at the first... Yeah, we're only at the first levels, but it's spread to 101 baronies. Didn't it previously cap at 100 baronies? Well, let's go a little bit. Let's see. Maybe it just happened to be 101 because 2 finished at the same time or something. New stewardship perk. We get to take a single stewardship perk. I know we just built a bunch of buildings, but I'm going to take cutting cornerstones to make buildings cheaper. It gets us one step closer to professional workforce and centralization, which are huge. We will let both of these people be at my court. That's fine. Right. We can upgrade our legend. I just want to wait like a month and see where it goes. So that is still 101. Let's wait all the way to the end of the month. I'm not going to buy your weird drawing. Or at least not for that much money. We lose more stress. That's great to see. And we are still at 101. Yeah, so I think 2 finished at the same time and that allowed us to spread to 1 extra barony. Right, increase quality. When can we end this? We can end this in 4 years. So yeah, this is the quality we're probably going to be sitting at for a while. Someone is being attacked by a lynx. Do we care about this person? Nope. Alright. They are now dead to the lynx. Legend is now spreading. I'm going to ignore the person who's saying bad things about us. Does get a seasoned traveler experience, which is quite nice. More martial lifestyle experience for visiting this fort. We're not going to learn of our future. I'm jowl deep in my second helping of pomegranate cakes when I catch Himminger looking at me rather reproachfully. You know, my lady, given you're trying to display your holiness, perhaps you might consider reining that in a tad? I look down at the food. It's delicious, but perhaps Hemminger is right. So we can become fat and happy for 15 years, giving us increased stress loss. Does change our current weight. And say, you're right, I'll do better, lowers our current weight, or just a tad here and there won't hurt. Let's say a tad here and there, which doesn't affect our current weight one way or another. And therefore doesn't give us a chance of getting one of the negative weight traits. Yeah, let's take naval speed and siege weapon effectiveness. That seems useful. We now go quicker and siege quicker. Great. That's what we like to see. We will patronize a local saint. Ignore this one for the mystic wisdom, which is fine. Right. How are we on this, by the way? I forgot when we're able to next reform things. We're able to next reform things in another, like, 30 years-ish. Another 28 years, I think it said, but let's not worry about that. He's actually pretty good, but I don't want to take him as a concubine because we still want to have concubines. Well, we still ideally just want to have a good set of children. So we want to avoid that. Pete, tell me more. Countess Thorin is jittery with childish glee as she guides my visit to the peat quarry in Chernobyl. For some incomprehensible reason, she seems to think this place is the jewel in her grassy crown. I look out over the ravaged field, all brown and greyish-green. My eyelids grow heavy. Lately, sleep has been eluding me. Slowly, they slide shut. Suddenly, I jolt awake, Thorin's hand at my sleeve. Was I boring you? So instead, I was simply taking it all in. Gives her some opinion of us. Or look at this coin purse and we bribe her. No, I'll just say that we were simply taking it all in. That's fine. Heading up here. How many sites are we at? Yeah, we're at quite a lot. We're going to hit 300 very quickly. Yeah, I'm not going to do this event. I don't want to gain stress. Any event where it's like we don't have to deal with it, I just won't deal with it. That's our alliance has expired with this person as he's dead, which means we won't get called into more random wars. We're still in this war, but I suspect they'll easily win it without us. Nice. We have arrived. Great. So that gets us diplomacy lifestyle experience. And if we have a look at some of these traits, we are now at level 1 seasoned, which gives us stewardship and prowess, which is lovely. And we also got some more horse experience, so we're almost at level 1 horse. Nice. That's what we like to see. Okay. So I could go to this war. I still really don't want to go to the war. How's it going? Why are we winning? So we're winning because we've sieged a bunch of things. They've sieged some things, but neither person has the war goal. The war goals, all of that. But I think they'll be absolutely fine without us. Yeah. Okay. We could declare our own war somewhere and just go to war. It's always a possibility. We are a little low on money currently, as in our money is going down, but a war would probably help us there. This would also give us some money. As our order for the Guardians of the Heavens grow, we need more land in which to organize our defense of the Ukunusko faith. The city of Zai Chiavici is perfectly suited to our purpose, and we wish to lease it into service of our cause. So this person currently holds it. It's not really even any of my land. It's like 5 layers deep for us here. So sure, you can have the land and I'll gain 750 gold. Seems great to me. Doesn't really bother me one way or another who holds that land. Yeah, I'm not going to go to that. I like how it says you may gain guest to wedding of the century. And it's like, yes, if the wedding was a wedding of the century. This person became my rival. That's not good. Was he not my heir at one point? No, I don't think so. Well, he might be an heir on someone else. On one of our other ones. Trying to figure out what we want to do here. You got enough prowess yet? You do. Wait, you could be a shield maiden. Yeah, come back to court. Why did you leave? Tearful petition. I'm not going to add something weird to my, yeah, to... You don't want to become a shield maiden. Okay. They were basically asking if I'd add something to my legend, and I said no. You don't want to become one because you're craven. Oh. Alright, you can leave my court again. Or I guess you can stay here, whatever. It doesn't bother me one way or another. Right. It's fine, more legend promoters are joining. I'm kind of thinking about declaring another war, I'm just considering it. I think we could attack here. Oh, I put it into duchy map mode just to see what we can declare on. That just looks horrible. Okay. Is there anything that we've got or that we don't have in that new kingdom? I think we have all of it there. Okay. Yeah, we could potentially... Yeah, just try and take a large duchy somewhere. Like, we could try and... Well, I was going to say we could take that duchy, but it's actually in several different bits. The Samanids are part... Well, we could attack them. They're not really part of a group that we're currently worrying too much about. Okay. What do they have? They have some duchies that are fairly big over here as well. So that'd be that duchy, which is part of that kingdom. Okay. Oh, you know what we should do? Somebody told me about this, and I completely forgot. We should get these things integrating into our realm. There's a reason why both Sweden and Norway are not integrating. First one is these islands right here. They should be part of our land. Orkney and Shetland, whichever ones those are. I always get them mixed up. Anyway, those ones, and Gotland over here. We should just, you know, acquire them. Because those are the last things that we're missing, and if we get those, then these kingdoms will integrate. So, Denmark, who are you allied with? You're allied with Holland, and you're allied with Ringkoping? I'm assuming that's your vassal? Yep. Okay. Holland is, of course, Holland. So it's 4,000 troops there. 4,000 troops there. We're declaring a de jure war. Yeah, I think I'm happy with this. Let's declare a de jure war for the county of Gotland. Wonderful. That seems like a very sensible war to declare. Because it's actually land which is rightfully ours. We're going to raise our troops on this side of the river because there's no, like, crossing here, so we might as well... Well, it's also not a river, it's a sea. But yeah, we might as well raise our troops here and then ferry them over rather than raising them on the side which is next to Denmark. Right. Over we go. Okay, Holland are in the war, but we also don't care. We're leading, that's fine. Wait, I thought I saw something on us here. No, that's just the siege weapons. I thought I saw that we were like a siege leader, and I was thinking, how did that happen? But it didn't happen, and that's how it happened. Right, well, we will land here in siege. It looks like they raised their troops on Gotland, actually. Neighboring ruler won a war. Okay. I'm going to land my troops over here, and we're going to go attack them. We now have the war goal, so we now have taken war score. So if nothing happened, we would gain war score over time. I'm going to attack them. I know that they say that they have more troops, but ours are all men at arms. Like, our quality is so much higher. We're both recently disembarked. We get the defending bonus. We're higher quality, and we have more men at arms. So yeah, we should destroy them, even with the extra troops. Let's see. Yeah, so immediately, our troops versus their troops. If we have a look at the actual breakdown, they have 2,000 levies in there. We also have, they have 10 knights. We are currently working with 18 champions. And if we have a look at the levels, I would bet, yeah, our lowest is like 17. Their lowest is down at 8. And like their highest is 20, right? Their second highest is 17. So our worst commander would be one of their best. So immediately when we enter, we're so much further along than they are. I also think our men-at-arms might be better as well. And our advantage is higher to start with, so everything is on our side. And we'll probably win before that other army merges. Yeah, I think we will. I think the war... Oh, no, they got in just for the last second. So even with the extra set of knights, nothing has changed here. In fact, they have knights with they have 2 knights with 0 prowess. Knights with 0 prowess do nothing because they provide You know, 0 times by 100 damage and 0 times by 10 toughness. So, just does nothing for us. I'm going to destroy the Hollander war banner. And we have now won the battles. Actually, we did win the first battle before the other lot arrived, right? Oh, no, the second one is the one where it's just the knights, for some reason, have their own battle. Yeah. So we had that one. We got another 500 gold out of this one. We lost 87, they lost 10,000. Crazy. We've completely destabilized them. What's happening here? Why am I in this conquest of this random place over here? Which vassal did this to me? Probably Zetsu. Seeing what I inherited. Yeah, I'm not sure what... Wait, did we not already declare for that land? Chieftain of that. There must have been some kind of succession that split things up. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll deal with that in a minute. Let's go down here and win this siege. Or win this war by sieging. Right. Head down here. And we'll get this bit of land. Nice. So we now have ticking war score. You have like no troops, right? Yeah, pretty much. There's also disease here. Kind of feel like I want to just say go to the other side of the world with this army. Well, on the other hand, what we could do is I could rally point up here and just start raising some levies, which is probably a much more sensible plan. Right, and then we'll just get them to siege it, because they only have one province anyway. Is there any land here that isn't currently... Yeah, I was thinking that isn't currently plagued, so it must be down there. Let's leave this bit of land and go down, see what's going on. Holy Order was hired by this guy. War against the tyranny. Someone's claim on the kingdom. Somebody's claim on something. Somebody's claim on something. Yeah, he's in a lot of defending wars. Okay, fair enough. That's not... Yeah, that's... Ogkas are in these wars. I see. Where's our guy over here? You in this place somewhere? Oh, it's all of this one. Oh, I see. Yeah. You doing fine? Yeah, seem to be fine. They're also Oster, like directly, which I can't remember how we got that to happen, but anyway, that's fine. Must have been my marriage, or one of my dynasty marrying off there. Right. Let's land, and yeah, that's good. We've got 300 baronies, which means that we could, in theory, increase quality. However, there's no real reason to do so. We can finish this in 2 years. Nice. Siege this. Get some free war score. What's that person doing with their culture? You've converted from something to something, neither of which matter to us. Neither of them said late Norse. Right. Hello. You want to give me 100 gold and some renown? Thank you very much. Let's head to the next one and siege it. We still have taken war score, so we're just basically waiting for that to win us the war. You're going to land on Gotland with your Holy Order? I have to assume it's a holy... Yeah, with your Holy Order. Okay. We discovered chronicle writing. I don't think that's what we're working on. No, we're still working on hoardings, so chronicle writing must be in the previous section. Yeah, there we go. Press several of your claims in one war. Okay. It's not a huge deal because we don't really do claim wars. I am just going to land on top of these troops, by the way. Once it lets me. Yeah, it thinks we're going to win. I think we're going to win too. Which is why I'm going to do it. Demand artifact. What artifact do you want? Okay. I'm not going to fight you over it. I don't really want it in the first place. Right, attack. Where's our other army? Over here. Yeah, I'm just going to select you and point you at the war goal, and then head back. Okay, how's this battle going? We're crushing them. Okay. How much was that worth to us? It was worth another 500 gold. Nice. Wait, I'm losing a war? Oh, somebody's claim on the... Galyalop of you. Okay, I don't care about that one. You're calling me to war. Bashkiria is calling us in against the Achi Duchy. Who's the Achi? Against your own vassal. In a liberty war. Okay, I accept, but like, you not handle your internal issues internally? Right, let's send ourselves over here. That's fine. We can actually make it to that war. Okay, level of devotion has just gone up. So now we get 30 opinion with everybody. 15 opinion with everybody. We were getting 30 due to one of these, probably. Something in here, was it? Yeah, level of devotion impact from Radiant. Okay, so we get 15 opinion with everybody. That's still pretty good. Right. Army is on its way. So speed across our territory. Hopefully we'll be able to resupply a little bit while we're there, although I think we're mostly going to be taking the major river. In fact, the major river gets us nearly 100% of the way, so yeah, no, we won't reinforce on the way there. Let's enforce demands. We have taken this random bit of land right there in Gotland from this that this Duchess holds. Let's convert it. Get there eventually. We have converted it. Let's have a look. So, I thought that was going to get Sweden to integrate, but for some reason it's not. Do we still not hold something in Sweden? It might only show you after a year's progress, to be fair. It might not show you absolutely immediately that that's integrating, but that should integrate now, I think. We can increase supply capacity. That's actually pretty good now, because supply capacity is what you start your supply with now. Previously, it always started at 100 no matter what, so supply capacity was kind of a little bit not that good. But now that you always start at the maximum supply, it's pretty good. Because you can start at 300. You have other things that make you use supplies slower. So, yeah, it's all very good. Right, just completely ignore everything else about the war and just go straight for sieging their capital. My lady, it's come to my attention there's room for a temple in your domain. No, I'm okay. Thanks. There might be room for a temple, and we might even build one, but I'm not that worried about it. Ah, it's here. There is room for a temple here. We could build a temple, I suppose. We could also build a castle. Not really that bad. We could build another city if we wanted to. Cities were the ones that give us the best for development growth, right? Yeah, they tend to have development growth buildings. Let's just build another city. We're never going to hold it directly. Let's just build a city and then they'll stop asking us about it. Right, where are we? Also, how long till we can finish this? I know it's next year, but I just want to know what the date is. 18 months, so it's July. Okay. That's fine. I am going to... Do I need to gain dread? Yeah, I'm going to gain a bunch of dread for some piety. Here, we can gain some more piety. And... the first part of this, where's the... Yeah, so the second thing we need to siege is here, and then we win. Also, it's going to take me through their army anyway, which will get us some free money. I have to choose one of these. So what is it? She's a driven person, tale of revenge. She is truthful, or phrase it in a way to flatter her. So she's arrogant, so I'm going to say phrase to flatter her. She is pleased. Okay, fantastic. Back down this way. Let's win a battle. And that has won the war. Fantastic. Right, how are we doing in the other siege? Are we about to finish it? We are. Perfect. I'll just wait for that then. Hey, our fervor for our religion went up. And we're almost there. Bothilder has a daughter called Bjorg. And fantastic. Enforced demands. So they pay us money and the war is over. And now we disband. Nice. Well, that seems pretty good overall. I think that was quite successful. Let me just have a look. Aha, there you go. It is now integrating into our realm. That's what you like to see. So we're going to do the same with Norway as well. We're just going to take these couple of things from Ireland and then we'll leave them be. Right, this is 26 years away from being part of our realm, and that's a huge amount of extra land. I think other ones aren't going to be part of our realm because we either don't hold all of them, or we don't have a direct border. Like not Siberia, like Ukraine and Cyber won't become part of our realm because we don't have a border that's integrated yet. But once this integrates, that'll be fine. Although actually that's Mordvinia is 26 years. Then Permia is 48 years, and Permia is what's going to allow these ones to integrate in. Because Zarya, we don't hold all of it, we're missing just this little bit at the top. Cool. Right, well, I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.